Of course, a day the country can never forget. 17 years ago, 2,977 people lost their lives in the 9/11 terrorist attacks. And today, memorial services were held across the country. And of course, as we mentioned, right here in Columbus. NBC4's Tyler Carter is live at the State House. Tyler.
Good evening, Katie. Yes, many will always remember where they were when they heard that our country was under attack on September 11, 2001. Nearly 300 American flags stand tall on the ground of the State House West Lawn to remember those lives that were lost. Never forget is the mantra of many ceremonies across Central Ohio, including the city of Columbus earlier today.
Lord, we pray over the families of the 9/11 people, the victims, dear God, who are still struggling right now with so much pain.
3,000 names Americans will never forget. The names of those victims who died on September 11th, 2001.
Those 343 first responders who died in the tragedy of that event will not die in peril.
Columbus City leaders came together on this somber day as we remember and never forget the American tragedy that happened 17 years ago.
9/11 starts for me in 1977.
24 years prior to the attacks, Dan Burrell was training to become a diver, tasked with climbing the stairwell of the New York Trade Center in Tower 2. 2 decades later, he never imagined he would be at Ground Zero, assisting in what would be one of America's biggest rescues.
It was walking into essentially what looked like a war zone. The thing that rings the most to me was the smell, the sound.
Unlike thousands of Americans who watched the tragedy unfold on their television screens, Dominic Marjorie lived it firsthand.
And I was on the corner of Liberty and Trinity, which is right on the corner, when Tower 2 came down.
The former New York City Fire Department lieutenant spent the next 5 months, 60 hours a week at Ground Zero. Now he finds it difficult to go back to the site that brought so much pain.
I lost a very good friend, a paramedic named Carlos Lilo. He went into the buildings 3 times. He didn't come out the 3rd time.
And 3,000 flags, 3,000 victims, 3,000 names that we will never forget. No matter the ceremony, everyone had a September 11 story. This day in history just showing the big imprint 9/11, September 11, 2001 will always have on America's history. Live and local for you in Columbus, Tyler Carter, NBC4.